I'd like to talk about right now is building a seventh chord. A seventh chord. If you look on the screen, you'll see a major scale. As I've told you before, everything's going to come right from that major scale. So if we're going to build a major seventh chord, and we're going to start right with C major 7, we're going to start with the triad, C, E, and G. Then we're just going to add the 7th degree on top. There you have a C major 7th chord. Now, if I were to start it on the F and build a major 7th chord on the F, I'd start once again with the triad, F triad, and then we just simply add the 7th. Now, one way to find the 7th really quickly is simply by coming down a half step from the root. And in this case, I'm playing an F, that would be my root. A half step down from the root is the E. I just play it up an octave, that's my 7th. So we have a 1, 3, 5, 7. That is your major 7 chord. So far we have C major 7 and F major 7. You can do a whole song just playing those 2 chords. Major 7th chord. Starts with the triad, major triad, and then you add a 7th on top, the 7th degree of the scale. Remember that interval, the major 7th? That will be on top, and then in the middle you have the 3rd, the E, the 5, the G. F major 7, major triad, and put the 7th on top. Remember the little trick to finding the 7th? Really quickly, think down a half step from the root, you have an E. There it is on top. F major 7 chord. C major 7, F major 7, C major 7, F major 7. Now the next 7th chord I'd like to talk about is the dominant 7th chord. We're also going to be talking about the dominant 7th chord when we play the blues. To go from a major 7th chord to a dominant 7th chord, you simply lower the 7th by a half step. And it becomes a C7. C7 is C dominant 7. Same thing with the F. Starts with the F triad, F major 7, you have the E natural. To make it a dominant 7, you lower the E natural and make it a flat 7. Now you have a dominant 7 chord. So there you have it, major 7th chords and dominant 7th chords. Major 7th chord is simply a major triad with the 7th degree of the scale on top. A dominant 7th chord, you simply lower that 7th down a half step. Make it a dominant chord. Major 7th chords and dominant 7th chords.